Yo, blah, 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 blah. I slept in today, so I'm a bit late. Okay, there, now we get the live 2D working. Haha! Surprise! We're playing Riku's route, by the way, if it wasn't immediately obvious. I don't think the blue of my hair is right yet. Wait. I need that to be full screen on my other screen. Full screen on my TV. Hi, Kitty. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in, Kitty. It means a lot to me. Ready. You know what? I don't have V-Bridger open, and I feel like I'm not seeing much of a difference. Wait, let me open up V-Bridger and see if I actually see a difference in how my model moves. I don't know. I don't really see much of a difference. Well, no, I guess the mouth does get a bit smoother. Let me see. What are my settings? Okay. Sorry. It's like, I don't really see much of a difference. Well, I guess there's a tiny bit of a difference. I don't need... Wait. Right, where is my... Good lord, children. Now, I should be able to just go into a menu. Yes. No, that's not. That's not what we want. How do I just pick? Give me a sec. Okay.
僕を選べば
Archives, Olympia, pure white resolve. There you go. That should allow us to just pick Riku straight away. Because everything from here is exactly the same. Now we skipping. Sweet. Riku time. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, the route order I've decided we're going through is we're going to do Riku next, then Kuraba, then Tokisada, and then we'll do Himika and then Akaza. But first, I do want to get this blue right. My blue is incorrect. We'll go like this for now. Ready. Yes. Yum. I have a banana milkshake that I am having for breakfast. And by banana milkshake, I mean I've mixed 2 bananas and a glass of milk together. So it's healthy. It's a healthy milkshake. Right. Yes, I've completed the delivery. Congratulations, Hime. To be honest, I'm glad my first delivery was here. At least I know where things are. Next. Daifuku peeked his head out of my bag and I rubbed it gently while I pondered. I should look for my husband now, right? Right. But before that, I should probably go to Yomi again, don't you think? There could be more letters waiting for me. I'm not trying to make excuses. It's just that I want to make sure I do the best job I can on my first day. I returned to Shikinjo and slowly opened the letter box with anticipation. There we go. Here's how we get to Mr. Blue. Look, Daifuku, another letter. And this time it's to the Blue District. How wonderful. We should get going. It's been about a week since I went to the Blue. Hopefully I don't run into elder sister. Oh? I noticed something strange as soon as I arrived. No one is around. Is that normal here? There wasn't a single person in sight. Both the streets and the houses seemed to be empty. Daifuku, something must be very wrong. I opened up my bag to let Daifuku peek out. He popped his tiny head out and looked around. Kiki? How very unusual. Has something happened? The Red Calamity came to mind. That can't be. If something like that happened, there would be at least some sort of commotion. I continued on, cautiously observing my surroundings with growing anxiety. Suddenly... Huh? Is that... music? I heard a solemn melody coming from up ahead. People, thank goodness. I saw a crowd gathered around a house nearby. It seemed a ceremony was being held here. I tiptoed into the crowd to get a closer look. Oh my god. Riku? Slay Queen? Daifuku, look! Ah? Is this some kind of ritual? A beautiful dancer in elaborate attire was waving his fan towards the heavens. The adornments he wore shone brilliantly under the sun, reflecting a dazzling light. How beautiful. I never knew there was a dancer like this on the island. I couldn't see his expression too well from where I stood, but his graceful, dignified movements were so captivating that I couldn't take my eyes off him. Oh? I noticed there was a platform next to the dancer with someone lying upon it. Huh? A dead body? I hurriedly covered my mouth. With the katana in hand, the dancer drew close to the corpse, his arm extended. He can use Butsu! As I leaned forward, I suddenly noticed the stares of those around me. Ah. Looking closely, I realized everyone around me possessed only blue color traits. Those who noticed my presence quickly looked away with a trace of confusion in their eyes. Am I watching something I shouldn't? Unable to bear the moments, I quickly turned around to leave when...
そう盗人のように去らずともいいのよ、オランピア。
She caught me. I slowly turned toward the familiar voice. I'm sorry about that.
一体なぜここに
Well, I started a delivery service between Yomi and the surface, so... I carefully pulled the envelope from my bag.
まあ、どうもありがとう。この者には私から届けておくわ。
Oh, thank you very much. It's so weird now that we know what her deal is. Now she's back to hating us. Elder sister passed the envelope to her maid and gracefully waved her
配
fan.
達のことは次元から聞いていたわ。面白いことを考えつくものね。
Thank you very much. I tried to force the best smile I could
今日は
manage.
ね、卵目の儀を執り行う日だったの。
Tamagome Ritual 1. A dance ritual used to send off the departed using batsu. It has been performed by the leader of the Blue for generations. Tamagome?
そう。私たちは罰により死者を弔うことをそう呼ぶのよ。
So that's what Tamagome looks like. I'd heard about the ceremony from my teacher.
本当ならば、生の弔いは生のものしか見てはいけないしきたりなのだけれど。
I'm very sorry. I didn't intend to barge in on anything.
かわいいあなたですもの。咎めはしないわ。
The dance was so wonderful.
あら。
I really am sorry for intruding upon the ritual without permission. But for some reason, I just couldn't look away from the dancer.
嬉しいわ。闇を払い火を呼ぶ白の舞手であるあなたにそう言ってもらえるなんて。
I can't help but admire such a magnificent dance. I'm sure that a dancer as skilled as he is will bring peace to those who have passed away. I wasn't just saying it to flatter elder sister. I was sincerely moved by the dance that I would love to see it again if I could.
嬉しいわ。あなたにも生の尊さが分かっていただけたのね。
Elder sister's eyes narrowed with
そ
satisfaction.
う。私たち生は天に魂を返すことができる。死者の魂をああして生に変え、魂の安寧を祈る。天の御柱は私たち生の力なくしては完成しない。ヒルコ様には素晴らしい名誉を賜ったと思っているのよ。
Yes, I see what you mean. I nodded in agreement. I felt a deep respect for the dancer I just saw.
そういえばオランピア、手紙の配達もいいけれど、肝心のお婿さん探しはどうなっているの？
Huh?
やはり赤座かしら？
No, not at all.
では、意中の殿方が女同士ですもの。私にだけこっそり教えてくださらない？
I'm very sorry, but I really haven't found anyone yet. It's only been a week, girl. Although, to be fair, she finds and picks Yosuke within like 2 weeks, so... You know what? This is fantasy. Who cares? Who cares about realistic timelines? It's a video game.
楽しみだわ。白の娘の婚礼の儀など、この天狗島で初めてのことですもの。早く良き相手を見つけ、子を産みなさい。それがあなたの役目よ。
Yes. I almost gave my response through gritted teeth. My heart felt bitter for some reason. Yes. I mean, girl. Bare children. I sat on the bench at the plaza with Daifuku on my knee, absent-mindedly watching passerby. I know it's my role, which is why I'm trying to find a husband. Daifuku, what do you think makes a good husband? Someone who is kind and earnest, and who will love you with all their heart, Hime. I was told by someone here before that I should find a husband from the pure color classes in the upper tiers.
であれば、色の濁りが少ない原式、もしくは特式の20歳以上の未婚男性で、心身ともに健康なものを集めてもらい、その中から選べばよろしいのでは。
It didn't sit with me well then, so I sort of brushed his opinion aside, but Elder Sister made it sound like I'm only looking for a husband just to be her offspring. I gently rubbed Daifuku's head as he sat quietly. I know what I'm saying sounds odd. It's my duty to preserve the white bloodline, but...
いい？約束して。あなたも愛する人を見つけて、母さんのように幸せになると。あなたの魂の半身がきっとこの世界のどこかにいるわ。
What I am being told is contrary to what my mother told me before. Or maybe I'm just being too naive.
ですから、候補の過去何代かを遡り、最も生を多く産んだ家の女性をめとるしきたりです。
I bet that soldier wouldn't think too deeply over something like this. I'm a bit envious. I breathed a huge sigh, then suddenly remembered. Wait, if I don't find my soulmate, the Iron Mask is going to become my husband. This is no time to sit around and think. I lifted my head to get moving when I noticed someone looking at me from nearby.
すみません。何でもないです。見てただけです。失礼しました。
There's no time to be gloomy. I still have a long way to go. Another heavy sigh escaped me.
おかえりなさいませ。
Yosuga, my beloved.
おや、おかえり。今日の配達は終わり？
Yes, I just checked the box again, so I think I'm done for the day.
黒羽が食事に来てるよ。君が無事に戻るか心配していたから、挨拶に寄ったら。
Thank you, I'll do that. I'm back.
お、よかった。5体満足で帰ってきたな。
That's sort of unnerving. The island isn't that dangerous, is it?
あんたが白のオランピアが狙われるかもってことだよ。念のため用心しとけ。
You're right. I'll keep that in mind. I remembered the man who grabbed me at the wharf not long ago. I'd almost forgotten about that incident until now.
それで、今日はどうだった？また何か楽しいことでも思いついた？
Ah, you won't believe what I saw. I was at the Blue District and it was just incredible.
何？
I just happened to come across the middle of the Tamagome ritual, and the dancer was simply beautiful. I wish I knew who it was.
え？
What is it?
その素晴らしい舞手とやらの顔は見なかったのか？
I couldn't get too close with the crowd.
そうかそうか。それは残念だったな。
I mean, he was such a good dancer, I wouldn't mind becoming his apprentice.
君がそんなにはしゃぐなんて初めてだね。目の輝きがいつもと違う。
I can't help myself. Remembering the dance now is making my heart race.
まるでその相手に恋したみたいだね。
No, not at all. I never even had the chance to meet him. I'm sure I would worship him like I do Lady Amaterasu.
そうかそうか。ならぜひ拝め。
What's interesting is that his dance looked a little like mine. If only I had the chance to introduce myself. Even if I don't become his apprentice, I'd love to talk to him about dancing. Do they know who it is? Do they know it's Riku and they're just not saying anything? Say, would either of you know who he is?
きっとそのうち会えるよ。
They do. They 100% know it's Riku.
ああ、絶対会える。
You're absolutely gonna see him because he also guards the entrance to Yomi.
そんなに会いたいと思うのなら絶対に会えますよ。
Really? You think so?
狭い島だ。もうどこかで会ってるかもしれないじゃないか。
I keep getting hair on my face. Maybe I can find him at the plaza?
広場かもしれないし、この読みかもしれない。楽しみにしてるんだな。
ところで、その素晴らしい舞って、誰かに似てると思わなかった？
Huh? Remind me of anyone. Oh, we got a choice already. That's the one thing I really like about Olympia Soiree. There are actually a lot of dialogue options. I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
ま、これからを楽しみにしてるといいよ。君が会いたいと願うなら、きっと会える。
You think? Have you? Oh, this is Juliet. Have you seen the shrine gate, dear brother? Yes, it is magnificent. I do like living here in Yomi, but I do wish I had the chance to see the gate. Why don't you ask Lord Tsukuyomi for permission to go up to the surface with Lady Camellia? I suppose. Perhaps I shall ask once the gate is complete. Daifuku, was the dance we saw back at the Blue something like this? I tried to mimic the dance I saw earlier in the day. Very good, Hime. He held the katana like this, I think. I tried to remember each movement down to the last detail. I never expected the Tamagome ritual to be so lovely and graceful. And the sight of Batsu didn't even scare me. It really was used to bring peace to the dead. I feared the power inside me that destroyed Dolma's hand. I vowed never to use it again, and to keep it a secret from everyone. But when it's used properly, it can send off the dead like that.
そこで速やかに魂を離向けるのです。
His words suddenly came to mind.
花向けというのは旅立ちへの祝いから来ています。眠りについた魂が健やかであるように、そしてヒルコ様への祝福も込めて。
Daifuku, I definitely want to meet that dancer, and if possible, I want to learn more about his dance. Kuroba and the others made it sound like I'd see him soon, but I can't wait. Maybe I can see him again if I go to the Blue District again. But maybe it would be rude to go there without a good reason. I wonder if there's anyone from the Blue who can introduce me.
なぜですか？私の言葉を分かってくださったのでしょう。
I doubt that soldier wants anything to do with me or anyone else. Maybe I should ask Akaza since he seems to know his way around the island. I'm sure I can refine my dance even further. I have to admit, I didn't expect to... Hey. Get him, Seribot. I have to admit, I didn't expect to see anyone else on this island who dances as a part of a ritual. From the looks of it, he didn't seem very old. If I can't be his apprentice, then maybe we could be friends. As I gazed out at Tenyo Island floating in the distant darkness, I felt my heart swell with anticipation. Sun Goddess, Lady Amaterasu, thank you for this blessed sunlight. As a descendant of the Tenyo Island White, I pledge my eternal devotion to you. I gave my usual prayer, looking out on the island. It's such a nice day today. So nice that I'm sure I'll get to meet that dancer. The sun's in a good state, so I should be able to do what I want today. Morning, afternoon, evening, and night. The ocean changed its expression throughout the day, each moment showing a different beauty. Among them, the morning ocean was my favorite. Glimmers of the light danced upon the waves from the bright sun shining down from the skies. I felt a power surging through my body from the mere sight of the beautiful sea and sunlight.
おはようございます。
Good morning, Chigaya.
今日もまた素晴らしく良いお天気ですね。朝はここのテーブルで召し上がってみます？
I would love to. Chigaya expertly arranged the dishes on the table, then looked at me as if something had dawned upon her.
島はもういろいろ見て歩かれましたか？
Not much, to be honest. Do you have any suggestions for where I should go?
でしたら、奨励の滝などはいかがでしょう？
Shore Falls, a waterfall found in the mountains of the Tengu Island, where unwanted shore from Yomi are long discarded. The riverbed is adorned with countless shore of varying colors. They just dump people who are unwanted in a river? I mean, I guess if it looks pretty. I didn't know there were waterfalls on the island.
太陽の糧と決まるまでは、その滝に黄泉のものの賞を投げ込んでいたんです。
What? All I could do was look at her at a complete loss for words.
そう怯えることはございませんわ。 とても美しい場所なんです。たくさんの蝶が水と光に抱かれ、安らかに眠っているように見えて、私はあそこが一番好きです。
The smile was bright and gentle. I breathed a sigh of relief. Well, maybe I can go there today. Could you tell me where it is?
実は道から少し外れるんです。でも辻馬車の御者に言えば連れて行ってくれますわ。
Thank you. I can't wait to see it. I want to go and see the falls, but I want to deliver letters too. I hope there are plenty of letters to deliver today. I happily made my way to Kanado. He's on guard again today. Good day.
オランピア、揉め事を引き起こさないうちに手紙の配達などやめるべきです。
Here, my permit. I just love it. She's like, no, permit. I got a permit. Says I can do what I want. I love it. Really is that Rob Swanson freaking meme of, I have a permit. It just says you can do what you want. Yep. Don't be in such a bad mood. I'll try my best not to bother you.
そういうことではありません。私はあなたの身を案じているのです。これでも一応別に罰など恐れてはおりません。
What? What are you talking about, Riku? You should know I'm not one. Is he bothered by what Kuroba said to him before?
罰を受けるからなのか。あなたを守りたいからくらいお世辞でも言えよ。
Oh, I'm ready. He is going to, I feel like he is going to be peak tsundere, and I'm here for it. I appreciate your concern, but I don't want to suddenly end the delivery service I just started.
ですが、
I'll be careful, I promise. I won't do anything dangerous, so please let me continue.
本当にくれぐれも注意してください。どうか自分の立場をお忘れなく。
I won't. See you.
まったく、赤座はなぜ手形など出したんだ。黄泉の者たちに何かされでもしたら。そう。黄泉の者など信用に値しない。
オランピア様。
Ah, Masuhana. The letter made it safely to the surface.
ありがとうございます。友人にも伝えます。今日もこれからまた配達ですか？
That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm heading to the bathhouse now to check.
手紙の件、私の方でもできる限りみんなに広めますね。
Masuhana. I was so overcome with emotion that I felt a burning sensation at the back of my eyes.
私にできるお手伝いをしたいんです。針仕事のおかげでつてだけはあちこちにありますから。
Thank you.
みんな最初は驚きますが、本当に喜んでいます。どうかこれからもよろしくお願いします。
Of course. You can count on me. I hope you'll let your friend know that she can ride again anytime.
はい、承知いたしました。
Huh? Another letter from Kaina to Kanan. Kanan hasn't written a response yet, but I guess Kaina couldn't wait. I put the envelope inside my bag. Before I started my deliveries, I always wished I had someone to talk to. Talking to someone meant getting to know that person in some way. I know I shouldn't get myself involved between Kaina and Kanan, but I couldn't help but wonder if there was anything I could do. There I go again. It's not a good idea to meddle in others' affairs. There are plenty of things that need to be done first, like dancing for the sun, finding a husband, and completing my deliveries. Well, I'd better get going and deliver this to Kanan. Hi, Riku. As I exited Yomotsu Hirasaka, I saw Riku standing at the same place as before. Great to see you. I'm back.
手紙はあったのですか？
Yes, I have.
参考までに。届け先。
Oh, sorry, Riku. Huh? What timing? I don't think Kaina's a bad person, but he's still labeled a criminal by the military. I only just delivered his first letter, too. I felt a tiny bit of anxiety inside
ど
me.
うしました？答えられないのですか？
It's from Kaina to Kanan at Ibibisuro.
外しのカイナですか？
Hazushi. A label given to those who break the law and engage in physical relations with those of an unapproved tier. It is a cardinal sin on Tengu Island that results in the arrest of both parties and the execution in most cases. Hazushi? I repeated the unfamiliar word.
色相を破って通じたものをそう呼ぶのです。道を外したもの、恥ずべきもの。言われは様々ですが。
I gave a slight frown.
確かあなたが配達を始めるきっかけになったのは、そのカイナだと赤さから聞きました。
That's right.
頻繁すぎるのではありませんか。やはり何か悪しき企てに巻き込まれているのでは。
You're being too suspicious. I think you're being too suspicious.
あなたがお人よしすぎるだけです。
This isn't going to end, is it? I quietly gave a sigh. In any case, I will continue my deliveries. I don't think either of us has the right to tamper with others' correspondence. As I frowned at him, I suddenly recalled the Tamagome from yesterday. Come to think of it, elder sister seemed very proud when I praised that dancer. Not that I want to flatter him, but I want to make sure he doesn't bother me so much. Maybe he'll be happy too, if I praise the blue a little. And maybe he does know who that dancer is. Oh, that's right. I saw a Tamagome ritual from the blue yesterday. It was truly breathtaking. Girl. I took a step back in surprise at his reaction, as his reaction was far more intense than I expected. Is that surprising for you? Is that surprising to you? Elder sister did forgive me for watching.
なぜあなたが
I was making a delivery.
やはり手紙の配達はろくなことはない。
Did you say something?
あなたの空耳でしょう。
Anyway, the dancer was simply incredible. I couldn't take my eyes off of him. Just keep digging the grave, Byakuya, keep going. I never knew there was such a person on this island. He made me regret not leaving the manor sooner. It was the first time I saw a Tamagome ritual, but I never knew it would be so solemn and beautiful. I know it's terribly inappropriate to say, but I hope I can see the dance again someday. That's how mesmerizing it was. I think he's gonna faint. Oh, and I'm not sure if you're the right person to ask, but I do have a favor.
何ですか?
Since you yourself are of the blue, could you tell me the name of that dancer? Please. It's something I think could even improve my own dance on stage.
あなたの?
Yes, I would love to talk to him and learn a thing or two, and if possible, ask him if he could take me on as an apprentice.
稽古?
Maybe that's too much, but I'd still like to meet him.
無理ですね。卵目は非常に大事な儀式なのです。他の式の者になど名は教えられません。かの者の名を知りたくば生になって出直すことですね。
Oh.
そこまで落胆するようなことですか?
Of course I'm disappointed. I finally found another dancer I can relate to. There's no way I would become a member of the Blue. I suppose that was how sacred and secretive the ritual was. I was really happy to finally find another dancer like me, because I never thought I would. I wanted to meet him so I could learn more about dancing, but I understand.
その舞手の顔は見えなかったのですか?
No, I was a little too far away.
そうですか.
Bro was just dying from embarrassment inside and out. I'm sorry for being so pushy about it. Well, I'll be going then.
いや.
I bowed to him, then went on my way. Fumbling, Riku, you're fumbling.
本当に手紙の配達などろくなものではない.
I love him already. Oh, he is just my brand of Tsundere, I think.
前回のものとほぼ同じ内容ですね。
I see.
せいてしまう気持ちもわからなくはありません。特に問題はありませんから、届けても大丈夫でしょう。
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Taking the letter into my hand, I suddenly remembered. In front of me was the very person who managed all the information on this island, which meant... Mr. Director? May I ask you something?
どうぞ。
Even though I'm asking, I won't force you to answer. It may be a closely guarded secret.
厳重に秘すべきもの。そんなものを軽率に私が明かすと。
I'm just hoping it's something that can be shared. I asked Riku of the Blue, but he said I'd need to have been born into the Blue to know.
リクが
Do you know the name of the dancer of the Blue's Tamagome ritual? He's fucking dropped all of his papers. Oh, you dropped your papers. Here you go. I handed the couple sheets that had fallen back to Akaza, who was unusually still.
なぜまたその舞手の名を知りたいなどと。
To be blunt, I want to be friends with him.
お友達。
Isn't that surprising? We're both ceremonial dancers. I think I can learn more if I'm able to train with him.
あなたが勉強熱心であることは評価しておきます。
Like I said, I asked Riku, but he wouldn't tell me who the dancer was. Because the dancer is him. And he was embarrassed as fuck. Like a dork. But I can't give up so easily, which is why I thought you might know something as the Kotoware's director.
当然知ってはいますが、本人の了
It
承
would be
を得ずに
difficult
明か
to
すこと
reveal
は
without
難しいで
consent.
すね。
I thought that might be the case.
ですが、舞手として精進したいというあなたの心意気を買って、一つ助言しましょう。ここはやはり、聖である陸空の信頼を勝ち取るべきなのでは。
Yeah, he's kind of hinting towards, well, gain Riku's trust and you might know. You might find out who it is. Really? You think? Well, I'll give it a try then.
健闘を祈ります。
Thank you for the advice. I'll be going to Ibisuro now.
俺が彼女に甘いと言ったのはお前だからな、陸。
兄がご迷惑をかけているようで申し訳ありません。
Kanan grimaced as I handed him the letter. No need to be sorry. I've actually started a delivery service since the last letter I brought you.
それも伺っています。ですが、オランピアともあろう方がそのような真似をなさらずとも。
Man, who gives a fuck if it's something I don't need to do? It's something she fucking wants to do. I'm doing it because I want to. Is there a problem?
失礼しました。先日、赤座と一緒にいらした時にも思いましたが、舞台から受ける印象とは違うので。
Everyone's been telling me that recently. Kanan's eyes narrowed heavily for some reason.
わかりました。兄に返事を書きましょう。明日ご足労いただくことは可能ですか？
Really? I'd be more than happy to. And I'm sure Kaino would be happy too. Thank you.
どういたしまして。では、明日の昼前でいかがでしょう。11時くらいとか。
I'll be there. Thank you again. Thank goodness. I walked up to the plaza with joy in my heart. I didn't know what kind of reply he would write, but by tomorrow Kaino would have the reply he was waiting for. I can't wait until tomorrow. That's when I noticed a fiacre nearby. That's right, the waterfall Chigaya mentioned. Unable to hold back the urge, I called out to the resting coachman. Hello there. Can I employ you to drive me to Shell Falls?
これはオランピア様。滝近くまででしたら大丈夫なのですが、山の中なので馬車が道を通れないんですよ。5分ばかし歩いていただくことになりますが、それでもよろしければ。
Oh, that's all right. Please take me there. Girl's gonna get fucking lost in the forest. What? I pushed a bit. A bit. I'm tired. It's 9 a.m. Leave me alone. Ah. I pushed aside the overgrown leaves in my path. The sight in front of me was breathtaking. It's so beautiful, just like Chigaya said. I couldn't bring myself to move from the spot. The sunken shore beneath the waterfall. Beneath the water scintillated in a kaleidoscope of light. I've never seen that word before. It was as though the water contained a collection of iridescent rainbows. I never knew such a gorgeous place existed. I don't know whether to be happy or sad. I was ashamed of myself for having been cooped up in the manor all this time, not even bothering to look at or learn about this island. I think I like this place even more than the shrine gate. I didn't sense a single soul around. The shore was sleeping quietly underwater. It's so nice and quiet here. I think this will be my new favorite. Who's there? I quickly turned around at the sound of people behind me.
お許しください。
申し訳ありません。
The couple quickly prostrated themselves before me. Seeing that they meant no harm, I tried to ease the tension with a smile. I'm sorry if I surprised you two. Please stand. I thought for a moment I was about to be kidnapped.
そのようなことはいたしません。ですからどうか私たちのことはご内密に。
何卒お慈悲を。どうかお許しください。
Wait just a moment. I'm not upset at all, so please don't be frightened.
お許しください。私たちは外しではありません。どうか軍には通報しないでください。
Oh. What? I looked more closely at them. The man had a oh, yeah. We are not Hazushi. The man had brown and grey hair. The woman had red hair, much like Akaza's. Wait, that means... Despite the fear on their faces, they each were standing as if to protect the other. It was clear to me that they were more than friends.
どうかお慈悲をオランピア様。見逃していただけませんか。
I understand. I didn't see anything here today. Yeah, he's Ots and she's a red class. It's gonna be like, it's Kaina's situation, right? Where Kaina was in love with an Otsu class. But, yeah. He and Sanami, I think is his partner's name. They had physical relations. Whereas these couple are saying that they are not Hazushi, so they've not been physically intimate yet. I didn't see anything, or anyone at all.
オランピア様。
I know it's hard to believe since we don't know each other, but I won't tell a soul. Not even the Kotowari or the military.
そんな。
They stood there dumbfounded as looking at something they couldn't believe. Trust me. I swear on Lady Amaterasu's name, I will keep your secret.
なぜですか？なぜ？
How can I make them believe me? The two of them were probably committing the greatest of crimes on this island. A crime punishable by death. I don't really like the word Hazushi. I could hear them mumbling to each other. You both know better than I do that this is forbidden. You will be in danger if I don't keep your secret.
そうですね。
But you can rest assured that I have no intention of telling anyone about you. They're looking at me again at disbelief. I truly will not say anything, I promise. I'm sorry to have disturbed you. I should be going now, so please stay safe. I bowed and prepared to take my leave
オラ
when...
ンピア様。私は関のさつきと申します。必ずお礼に伺いますので。
No need to repay me. But if you see me in town, feel free to say hello. Neither of them said a word in response. Although I wanted to talk to them more, I suppressed the urge and left the area as quickly as I could. Mm. We were given her name. I feel like that is a death flag. Daifuku, I saw a beautiful waterfall today. I'll take you there tomorrow. Is that so? I can't wait. Oh, but we're gonna tell our hamster, mouse. But I met a couple there. Kiki? A couple, you say? The two had widely different color traits. If they're discovered, I'm sure something terrible will happen. I didn't want to say they were committing a crime. I understood how the color class system worked on this island, but it didn't mean I believed in it. I couldn't tell them directly, but I do hope they find happiness together. Who made this stupid system in the first place anyway? I hate him, even if it is Lord Hideko. I glared at the Amano Miyashida floating against the darkness of the sky. The shrine gate was under construction day and night. The area glowed brightly from this light beneath. I really hope those two won't be caught by the military. Daifuku and the hamburger? Okay. Daifuku, remember what I said yesterday? Let's go out together today, and if there's time, I'll take you to the waterfall. Another day with Hime? I'm overjoyed. But first, we need to go to Ebisuro. I have to pick up Kanan's letter. Huh? What did you just say?
ですから、もう兄には手紙を書かないようにと頼みました。
Wait a minute. What kind of reply is that?
これ以上あなたを巻き込めませんから。
I waited outside of Ebisuro so I could arrive exactly on time. But what awaited me was true ruthlessness. I already told you it's not a problem. I started this delivery service because...
兄の願いは叶えられないものなのですよ。
I felt my body go tense.
手紙の内容は聞いていませんか？
I don't have the right to do that.
兄の恋人が少し前に死罪となったことはご存知と思います。外しはこの島で最も禁忌とされていますから、それは当然のことです。医療院に弔いの日があるのですが、兄はそこにたった一度でいい花を供えたいと。つまりどうにかして読みから連れ出してほしいと。ですがそれは無理です。血を分けた大事な大事な兄です。力になれることならなりたいと思っていますが、こればかりはどうにもなりません。僕は塔を背負う身、金を犯すような真似はできません。ですからせめて兄の代わりに花を備えておこうと思います。もうあなたの手を煩わせません。この度はご迷惑をおかけしました。
Kanan handed me his letter. It was in an envelope stamped with the orange seal.
この手紙には今あなたにお話ししたことが書いてあります。兄によろしく伝えてください。
But... I didn't know that was Kaina's wish. It was natural to want to pay your respects to a lost loved one. But what Kanan said also made sense. I'm sure Kaina will be disappointed about what's in this letter. I feel like I'm going to have an ulcer. I started my delivery service with the intention of helping people and bringing change to the island. But I never expected I'd be delivering such a cruel, disheartening letter. All he wants to do is lay flowers in her honor. There has to be some way to make his wish come true. I wanted to scream my frustration at the waves when...
オランピア様
Ah, I turned around and saw the woman I met at the waterfall.
突然申し訳ありません。お礼を早くお伝えしたかったのと、どうしてももう一度あなた様とお話ししたくて。
As I said back then, I didn't see anything. She spoke with a wry
ア
smile.
マテラス様に誓ってなどと言われてしまったら信じないわけには参りません。
I wouldn't lie regardless.
本気なのだなとは分かったのですが、私たちも動揺しておりまして。
Satsuki seemed to be older than me. Her eyes were stern, and she appeared strong enough to stand against anything in her way. Even so, she can't fight the color class system.
昨日、確か彼は名乗らないままだったと思います。名はヨギ。オツのものです。私は今年で25になります。父が心臓を患っておりまして、母は白で早くに亡くなったものですから、看病のため婚姻を免除されておりました。お察しの通り、私とヨギは愛し合っております。ただ、この島では絶対に許されません。
Satsuki held down her crimson hair, waving in the wind, as she looked out at the ocean.
オランピア様でしたら、この海から逃げ出す方法をご存知ではありませんか？
Did I hear her right? What she said took me by surprise.
私、来月に緑の男性と婚姻するんです。父が医療院へ入ることになったものですから。
Huh?
ヒルコ様に誓って、私はヨギとまだ体の関係を持ってはおりません。もっとも、それで言い逃れができるとは思っていませんが、次元様はこの海の向こうからいらしたそうですね。そこにヨギと二人で逃げたい。関から咎人が出れば次元様も心を痛めるに違いありません。この島のしきたりなのだと何度も自分に言い聞かせました。でも日を追うごとに絶望が募ってゆきます。もし逃げることが叶わないのなら、いっそ二人でこの海の奥底に沈んでしまいたい。
You can't! I suddenly shouted. I could only imagine how she was feeling, but...
もうどうすればいいのかわからなくて。
Tears welled up in her crimson eyes.
何を願ってもこの世界では無意味です。何を願っても聞き届けられない。何も変わらない。悪いのは全て私たちなのですから。
Frustration stung at my heart. Was a world that would make her say such a thing truly in the right?
こんな愚痴を話したいわけではなかったのですが、誰
I don't mind at all, but please, don't think of dying. I gently embraced her trembling body. I'll think of something, so don't give up hope. I won't be able to bring about a revolution, but I can maybe ask someone I know to help you escape to Tenyo Island.
天女島に
It's an idea that just came to me, so I'm not sure if it's a realistic option, but don't give up just yet. Satsuki blinked repeatedly with a surprised look on her face.
あなた様は本当にあの舞台の方ですか？誰とも話さず、目を合わせもせず。
I expect everyone to say something like this the more they learn about me. I recently decided to make more of an effort to speak with everyone. The tears Satsuki held back finally rolled down her cheeks. I looked around to see if anyone was nearby before holding her by her shoulders. Just make sure the military doesn't find you two. I'm sorry, but this is all I can say for now.
そんな十分です。今の私たちにはそのお気持ちだけでもう。
I hope you know you can talk to me anytime. Satsuki bowed deeply and wiped away her tears.
本日はありがとうございました。失礼いたします。
Take care. I watched her until she was out of sight, then walked down to the wharf.
The 手紙の内容はカナンがあなたに話したこととまるっきり同じですね。
I see. I had a cast and speak the letter with a sliver of hope in my heart, but I got was the cold, hard truth.
正直なところ、最初のカイナの手紙を読んだ時から無謀だとは思っていました。あの時か何を願い、書くかは自由です。ただ叶うかは別の問題だ。
What if we asked Lord Hideko?
ヒルコ様に誓って、私はヨギとまだ体の関係を持ってはおりません。
Well, is there a way we can see Lord Hideko?
直訴でもするつもりですか？
Lord Hideko oversees Tengu Island, right? It would be faster if we spoke to him.
ドーマ殿に頼んでみてはいかがですか？
Doma's an asshole. I'm not so sure about that. I doubt Doma would be willing to listen to my request. I wonder if Doma really is the only person who can open up the blinds to Kakuri no Miya.
不法侵入や器物破損は慎んでください。擁護しにくい。
As a cop, I advise you to not commit crime. You don't need to bend over backwards to defend my choices.
あなたを保護するのが役目ですから。
In that moment, my mind seemed to go blank. You have to protect me from things like that too.
少なくともあなたに危害が及ばぬよう手を尽くす権利はあると思っています。
What a predicament. I was aware he had already helped me in various ways. If I did something extreme, it would only make it difficult to ask for his help if I got into trouble. Fine. I won't act on my idea of going to a Shanaten. I'll first go and deliver this letter to Kaina. That's about all I can do anyway.
そうですね。
His expression didn't change one bit. But there was definitely a hint of concern for Kaina in the tone of his voice. That alone seemed to ease the burden I was feeling. Blah. I let out a big sigh the moment I sat on my usual bench at the plaza. Things haven't gone my way, have they, Daifuku?
Kiki. Kiki.
Things do not always go as planned, but I am here for you. I understand what Akaza said, but I still feel like it would be best to just speak to Lord Hideko. But trespassing isn't a good idea, and I doubt I can open those blinds by myself. I rubbed Daifuku's head as he stood on my knee, and recalled what Satsuki said.
もし逃げることが叶わないのなら、いっそ二人でこの海の奥底に沈んでしまいたい。
I somehow convinced her otherwise, but somewhere inside of me, I was envious of what she said. I'd never thought of anything like that before. After all, I'd never loved anyone so deeply. All I can do now is sit here in the plaza and sigh. I fell deep into thought. I wonder how my soulmate would show his love for me. How could I show my love to him? I know someone on this island will become my husband, but who? Maybe it could be that person over there. Or perhaps the one over there.
白ネズミ
Huh? As I sat and observed the people passing by, I heard a sudden voice.
これは大変失礼いたしました。私は関氏の父祖と申します。
Good day. Do you have a pet mouse like mine?
いえ、一度も飼ったことはないのですが、遠い昔、白ネズミに素晴らしい幸運を授けてもらったのですよ。
キキ
Oh? Are you perhaps...
優しそうな白ネズミでございますな。かりんとうなど食べますか？
I'd love some. It looked like Daifuku was dancing on my knee. Daifuku, mind your manners.
そら、お食べ。
I'm so sorry. As his owner, seeing him lunge towards the karinto made me blush with embarrassment. Maybe it's because of Daifuku. It doesn't seem like this man is scared of me. As I savored the small joy budding within me.
白ネズミよ。やはりお主らは天女島のお方に仕えているのだな。
Huh?
私に花を届けに来たのは仲間であったか。
Oh, the lunar fairy, right?
Kiki! Kiki!
Yes, perhaps my grandfather or my great-great-grandfather.
だが、月の船は途絶えてしまう。
Yeah, the lunar fairy.
このお方に似合いの良い婿殿を探してやるのだぞ。
Huh?
Kiki!
Leave it to me! Oh, did you just say...
オランピア。
おや、お連れの方がいらしたようですね。では私はこれで失礼いたします。
Kiki!
May the sun be with you, Lord Fusol. I wondered whether I should go after him or not. But first...
申し訳ありません。邪魔をしてしまって。挨拶だけで済ますつもりだったのですが。
It's fine. I actually wanted to speak with you anyway.
あなたの婿にしていただけるとか？
Stop joking around. It's about the letter to Kaina.
ああ。
Before I go any further, it's not like I'm trying to defend Kaina's wish. All I want is for you to give it some time and thought.
もう少し何かと言われても困ります。
Well, I suppose.
大体ですね。あなたは僕たち兄弟のことに首を突っ込んでいる暇なんてあるんですか？婿探しはどうなりました？
Ugh. I instinctively turned my face away.
次の瓦版はまだかと皆からせっつかれてまして。もしこれという候補の男がいないのなら。
His fingers touched my chin and then...
僕が自作自演してしまいますよ。
I like you, but no. Ah! Why you? He had suddenly whispered in my ear and I leapt up from the bench at once.
麗しのオランピアの花婿は当のカナンに決まったとね。
Stop joking around. I'll never forgive you if you publish that.
人前で声を荒らげるなんてはしてなくてよ、オランピア。
This isn't my day at all.
これは修羅大師。ご無沙汰しております。あなたのような方が広場に顔を見せるなど珍しいこともあるものですね。
医者ナテンと軍本部に用事があったものだから。
I kept my head down as I had no intention of including myself in the conversation.
お久しぶりです、リクー殿。書院を卒業して以来、なかなかゆっくりお話しする機会がありませんね。そうだな。だが息災なようで何よりだ。リクー殿は次期生の長となられる方。私たちの手で天狗島の未来をより良いものにいたしましょう。これからも末永くお付き合いのほどよろしくお願いいたします。そうだな。
Riku, next in line to become the blue leader. Is he already preparing to take over the position? Elder sister looked on in satisfaction as the two shook hands.
それにしても大師は本当にこのリクー殿がお気に入りですね。最近よく友をさせている。
少しずつ長の役目を理解してもらうためよ。軍にもそう伝えてあるの。
そうでしたか。並んでいるとまるで恋人同士のように仲睦まじげて、あなたは私に飽きてしまったのかとつい嫉妬してしまいました。
おい、
あなたにしてはつまらない冗談ね、カナン。リクーは真面目な性格なの。からかわないで。
大変失礼いたしました。
リクー、あなたもこれ式の言葉で動じてはなりません。生を率いるものとなるのですから。
申し訳ありません。肝に銘じておきます。
They weren't paying attention to me. I was glad for it, especially since I didn't think I could keep up with the exchange between Kanan and elder sister. I suppose it's easy to be a leader. Everyone in the plaza was silent, keeping to themselves without a single word. There was even more distance between the two groups than there was only to me. It was a testament to how powerful and intimidating elder sister's presence truly was.
では、私はそろそろ戻ります。オランピア、またね。
Yes.
ああ、大師とはいつ話しても肩が凝るな。疲れた。
Kanan stretched his arms out in front of me. I should be going too. Daifuku wriggled back into my bag. I stood up from the bench to leave when Kanan gave me a meaningful look.
あのリクー殿は 修羅大師の常人という噂なんですよ。
Huh?
大師が前世の長であった夫を亡くされてもう10年以上。一人のネアはさぞ冷たいことでしょう。
I'm not interested. I'm not interested in that.
では、あなたが好きなのはどんなお話ですか
？I won't tell you.
それは残念。次の瓦版に書こうと思ったのに。島の皆があなたについて知りたがっていますからね。
Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Well, I still haven't decided who will be my husband yet. You're free to write that since it's the truth. I glared at Kanan and quickly left the plaza. The stretch. Oh. We might go a bit shorter today. Because it is the start of a new route as well. So I think I'll only go for maybe 2.5 hours. One more hour, depending. Things might not be going my way, but just complaining won't make things any better. I talked to Daifuku as I took a stroll along the shore. Not that Daifuku could speak, of course. To outsiders, it would only seem as though I was talking to myself. What Kanan said does make sense. My priority is to look for a husband. But there's just no way I could ignore someone saying that she would drown herself in the ocean, right? How troubling. I also wouldn't mind trying to talk to Lord Hideko. But if I had to choose one thing to do... I would look for that dancer from the blue. I see you really are determined to meet him. Yume, I must do something about it. Daifuku stared at me intently from inside my bag. You know, I wanted to take you to the falls, but I'm not in the mood to go there anymore. Well, I guess I should at least deliver the letter down to Kaina and Naomi. Indeed. Let's get going. Wait, this wonderful smell. In the blink of an eye, Daifuku jumped out of my bag. Daifuku, what is it? Don't worry, I'll be right back. Daifuku's plump white body bounced off and spit away. Wait, come back. You want to go to Yomi? Kunano's that way. Daifuku, wait. I tried my best to run after him, but Daifuku was already nowhere to be found. He ran away. Did I do something? With everything that happened today, I felt my strength leaving me. Daifuku, where did you run off to? I looked around aimlessly, but his plump little body was nowhere in sight. Daifuku, where are you? You got lost before, remember? If I don't find you soon... I listened to the waves as I dragged my feet along.
お前は人の言葉がわかるネズミなのか。
Huh? That voice, could it be? I slowly peeked around the corner to discover something I didn't expect.
しかしお前はよく食べるな。そのように丸々と太って。毛艶もいい。
Huh?
人懐っこく愛嬌もある。この近くで飼われているのか？
Daifuku? What in the world are you? He was happily stuffing his face full of something he got from Riku. Is that a hamburger? I've never had one before.
本当に人に怯えないな、お前は。優しいものに飼われているのだろう。
No, it's just that he's a glutton.
きっと今頃、お前を探し回っているに違いない。食べを。
Of course.
小さな生き物を飼ってみたいと思ってはいるのだが、軍の宿舎では飼育は禁止なのだ。
I didn't know that.
俺はこれから夜まで船戸を守らねばならない。飼い主を探してやれないが、ちゃんと帰れるか？
It looked like Daifuku was nodding. I've never seen Riku smile like that before. He looks so gentle too. Maybe I should thank him. But I feel like he's going to be disappointed when he finds out that I'm the owner. From behind a wall, I silently kept my eyes on the man and the mouse.
しかし、改めて考えると、ネズミにハンバーガーなど食べさせても大丈夫だったのだろうか。
Don't worry, he can eat anything. He's never even had a stomachache before.
まあ、そんなうまそうに食べているのなら問題ないか。
Don't worry, I can eat anything that people eat. I'm sorry, I keep nodding off. I might go for 2 hours today. It's my fault. I slept in because I stayed up too late last night. I need to go home. I need to go to sleep earlier if I'm going to stream at 8. That's my bad. I'm conked.
面白いネズミだな。まるで相槌を打つように鳴いて。俺の言葉がわかるのか？
Absolutely. They look like they're having fun. I wouldn't mind joining them. But I'm sure he's not going to frown once he catches sight of me. In that case, maybe I should leave. Then again, I wanted to keep looking at them. Looking at that gentle smile he never showed to me. Huh? Wait a minute. What was I just thinking?
白ネズミ、すまない。もう食べ物がなくなってしまった。お前はまだ腹が減っているか？何か見繕ってくるか？
No, you didn't do that. No, I'm quite full now.
大丈夫なのか？では、戻るべき場所はわかるか？
I'll be fine. Thank you so much for the wonderful meal. I'll never forget your kindness.
何やら満足そうだな。安心した。では、俺はそろそろ船戸に戻る。達者でな、白ネズミ。俺はこの辺りでよく休憩をとっているから、腹が減ったらまた遊びに来い。ただし、主に心配はかけるなよ。
Understood. May the sun bless you. Daifuku waved to him. Riku's really nice. But not to me.
Kiki.
Ah, Hime.
Kiki.
Oh. I'm sorry, I just couldn't find the aroma. You are such a glutton. You jumped on the Kanento earlier too. No snacks for you for 1 week.
Kiki.
Ah! I brought Daifuku to my bag, then rubbed his head. I'm just kidding. I'm going to reward with a special treat, courtesy of the bathhouse. Yeah, shake. I just imagine her taking him down to the bath and like dunking him in water and like shaking him about to dry him off. Tsukuyomi.
おや、愛し子よ。何か用かい？
I wanted to ask you something, but I hope I'm not bothering you.
お前はそんなつまらないことを気にしなくてもいい。いつでも遠慮せずおいで。
Hopefully that'll wake me up a bit. But honestly, I'm so tired, I'm probably gonna finish stream and then roll over and just fall asleep. I came here after giving Daifuku some sweets and asking Camellia to look after him. All because of a special request.
それで、僕に尋ねたいこととは何だい？
Tsukuyomi, have you ever spoken to Lord Hideko before? There was a slight pause. So slight, most wouldn't even notice.
あるよ。
I wasn't ready to celebrate just yet. I could tell there was something else behind his simple reply. I asked Tsukuyomi with the assumption that the outsiders knew each other, but I'm not sure if I made the right decision or not. Does Lord Hideko really reside in Kakurinomiya?
ではどこにいると思うんだい？
Ooh. I have a suspicion that is probably incorrect, but I have a suspicion. I'm wondering if Tsukuyomi is Hideko. That is current theory I have. Maybe that they are the same person. I'd like to ask Lord Hideko a favor.
何を？
Do you know about the Hazushi? Those who fall in love with people outside their color class. It's horrible that they would be executed over that, which is why I wanted to talk to Lord Hideko, given his position on the island.
ヒルコはね、確かにこの島にいる。
Either that or Tsukuyomi has killed Hideko, and Hideko is dead. Huh?
だが人と会うことが嫌いなのだ。
Tsukuyomi, are you friends with Lord Hideko?
古い知り合いだ。
Isn't there any way you can bring me to him?
難しいね。
I couldn't hide my disappointment. If they were friends, his response meant that my odds of meeting him were close to none. Can I ask you something else? There's a giant whirlpool beyond the ocean, isn't there? Is there any way to get through?
少なくとも僕は知らないね。
I was told that there was a giant whirlpool at the edge of the world. I was told that by the very person in front of me. A whirlpool much larger than those around Tenyu Island. which no mortal could pass. Okay. So yeah, there's a bunch of whirlpools around Tenyo Island, but beyond that, further is a giant current preventing anyone from getting outside of the general area of the two islands. Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to ask. I didn't have it in me to keep questioning him as I prepared to leave. Oh, this one again. Ah? My body froze at the sight of a hideous portrait. It seemed to be a woman. She had long, dark, snake-like hair and sunken eyes that stared horrifically at me. It was the most frightening was her body. Her flesh was rotten, much of it was missing, and maggots roamed about, revealing white bones. Yet the Magatama beads adorning her neck were shining airily, as if they had just been polished. Tsukiyomi, what is that portrait you have here?
醜く崩れ果てて世界を呪う女だよ。
Rotted? Did she die from Haku?
ああ、お前にはそう見えるのだね。確かに似ている。あの病も放っておけば、最後はこのように無極崩れ去るからね。
I looked away for a moment. The fear instilled in me by that portrait was preventing me from moving at all. I didn't know Haku could lead to such horrible results. Did you draw this, Tsukiyomi?
ああ。
Why?
ふと浮かんで描いたきりしまい込んでいたんだ。だがたまには風を通してやろうと思ってね。
I see. My mind began to paint an image of my body rotting away like that in the portrait. Tsukiyomi, I understand that Haku is dangerous, but isn't there some kind of cure for it?
一応はあるらしい。ただ助かる確率は半分程度と聞いているね。
Oh? Half?
最近新しい薬もできたようだが、そちらは副作用があり、
Oh,
敬
is
遠
this
されてい
how
るらしい。
Sakyo and Shura managed to survive their Haku? Tenyo Island didn't have Haku, right?
天女島とこの島は近くて遠い。環境が違えば流行る病も変わるものだよ。
I do hope someone finds a cure for it.
そうだね。僕も人の子に期待しているのだよ。
Haku, a disease that can't be cured fully, even with medicine. I didn't want to look at the portrait, but for some reason I couldn't help myself. It really is a serious and deadly disease. I closed my eyes tightly at the hopes that I could clear my mind of the portrait and the idea of rotting myself. Well, I better go back up for now. Sorry to bother you.
またいつでもおいで。
Daifuku, you've had your fill of nasty treats. Of tasty treats. Of nasty treats. Tasty treats, haven't you? Daifuku, Castella, rice crackers. We can go to the falls next time. I patted Daifuku's head inside my bag as we headed back to Yomotsu Hirasaka when... What? A number of men came trickling out of the dormitory. I see Kaina. He was lined up in a row with the others, but I was too afraid to approach him. The row made its way up the slope as I stood, watching them go by. Where are they going? I thought no one could leave here. As I looked at them, someone tugged on my robe.
こんなところでどうかしましたか？
Oh, they're gonna be turned into show, aren't they? Ah, Himika. I was about to deliver a letter to the dormitory, but they seem to be heading to the surface.
ああ、あなたは知らないのですね。彼らはこれから鳥居を作りに行くんです。
Huh? The gate? You mean the one for Lord Hideko?
はい。あの鳥居に人足として借り出されているのは罪を犯した
Oh,
者た
okay,
ち
no,
なんです。
they're not gonna be turned into show, they're just gonna be building it. Huh?
昼と夜交代で働く。そうすることで罪を償います。
Great, so there's prison slave labor as well in this game. All of the abolishing. I see.
俺これから野暮用があるので戻るのが朝なんですよ。
I recalled the conversation I had when I first met Kaina. So he was referring to laboring on the surface. My eyes followed their backs as I walked up the slope. So all those workers building the shrine gate, day in and day out, were criminals. I suppose that's still marginally better than being executed. After all, you can't do anything once you're dead. Say, Himika, have you met Lord Hideko before? I asked him for no particular reason, mostly out of vague curiosity. But I also to somehow avert my attention from the growing despair inside of me.
あります。
Huh? Which is why I gave a strange cry hearing his unexpected reply. Where? At Kakurinomiya?
弔い屋の仕事に就くときにご挨拶させていただきました。
Are there rules about meeting him?
ヒルコに会いたいんですか？
I do.
どうして？
Well, I can't explain it in detail, but I wanted to ask for the executions to stop. What in the world was I saying? He was almost a stranger, a boy I only knew by name. One I didn't know if I could trust.
処刑ですか？
Even so, I felt my heart open up to him after looking at his eyes. His beautiful silver eyes, which had a mysterious light within them.
ヒルコは役に立たないから当てにしない方がいいですよ。
Huh? Another strange cry
だっ
escaped
て
me.
何かできるならもうとっくに何かしてると思いませんか？
Or if he wanted to do anything about it, don't you think he would have done it already? Huh? Well, I suppose. Maybe. I looked around for a moment. Wasn't he scared of denouncing Lord Hideko out in the open like this?
だから人の力で変えるべきです。隔離の宮から出てこないような怠け者にすがるのはやめて人が変えるべきです。
I suddenly felt as though I could cry. Maybe it was the color of his hair and eyes. His silvery hair that reminded me of my own made me feel that everyone who lived on Tenyo Island was cheering me on.
僕は何もできませんが、せめて祈っておきます。あなたのその願いがアマテラスに届くように。
A beautiful sound resounded from the show in his lantern.
迷うことはあっても臆してはならない。あなたはこの世界の誰よりもアマテラスに愛される娘なのですから。
Himika smiled happily, quietly turned on his heel and left. He's gone. Really? What a mysterious child. He was encouraging me just now, right? With the row of laborers gone, Yomotsu Hirasaka stood empty in the silent darkness, building a shrine gate to pay for their sins. The image of the giant shrine gate shimmered deep in my eyes. I continued on to the dormitory to leave the letter for Kaina there.
来たな。今日から俺が所長だ。黒羽様と呼びたまえ。
ちゃんと記録してね。僕のこと。
I think we're gonna leave it there for today. I know this is way shorter than what the streams have been, and it is my fault. I stayed up way too late. I didn't go to bed until like 2 a.m. last night, where I try and typically go to bed about midnight for the streams. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. I need more sleep. But we have started Riku's route. We're about, I think, apparently, we're about to seemingly start to we're going to figure out who the dancer is. We're going to figure out it's Riku, it seems, by the title of the chapter. But yes, I'm looking forward to it. I am interested because, I mean, I was told, well, not told, but like the guide I'm following says that Riku's route is like the one you find out the least of the overarching story. So there's not going to be many big plot reveals, I think, but I still, it's seeming like, I think we might learn more about the Lunar Fairy, because it's already being brought up quite early on. So I'm interested. But until next time, stay electrifying. And I will zap you later. It's biddy bye time for me. Fuck. Bye bye.